Cheese is such a big part of Latin America. I mean, we put cheese in everything, you know? There's a block of cheese in the fridge and you just cut into it all day long, every day, until you're out and you get another one. I wanted to teach Americans how to sear cheese. Queso frito, fried cheese is the dream, you know? On top of a steak, an egg, or bacon. I mean, it's just incredible. Right now it's liquid, okay? In 1 hour, it's gonna be a gelatin.
He made an American original. Our classical cheese is an American original.
I am Joaquin Avellan, and I'm the cheesemaker for Dos Lunas.
I am Electra Avellan, and I am a partner and the chief operating officer.
I grew up in Venezuela until I was 10. Then I moved to Houston. My father is the original cheesemaker who has been making cheese for 20 years. He had open heart surgery, and he asked me, will you help me with the dairy in Venezuela? I'm lactose intolerant myself, 100% lactose intolerant. In that process, I was eating a lot of cheese thinking, this is not making me sick, you know? I can't eat American cheese.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Just move a little bit.
I learned that unpasteurized cheese reverses a lactose intolerant. So I brought some of his cheese here, and I found this farm that make raw milk, 100% grass-fed. That was the key of me making the cheese just like my father makes it in Venezuela. We first started by giving it to friends and family, and then we got picked up by a few very fine dining restaurants, which gave me the belief that, wow, this is actually something that people really enjoy. There's 8 cheesemakers in Texas. I'm one. I'm the 8th. I felt like I had to prove myself. But I was coming out with a very unique product. It was my father's recipes from Venezuela, originally a queso fresco, fresh cheese. The FDA said, you can't sell that. I said, why? Because it's raw. You have to age it 60 days. And that's why the name Dos Lunas, for the 60-day aging process.
My grandfather, his father, was very proud of us, but very proud of him. I think he always wanted someone in the family to admire his work. And this was it.
I do recall the first time he tried it, and he was very quiet. And he said, this is good, son. You're doing good work. Yeah.
Are you all right? Wow.
The secret is that you keep it very cold, and the pan has to be very hot. I was in Los Angeles, and I was very sick. The doctors were claiming that I had ulcerative colitis. I got here, and he said, you basically have no healthy bacteria in your body. You need healthy bacteria. We need to change what you're eating. I mean, the first thing you did was put cheese in my mouth. As soon as I had it, my body got healthy.
So inspiring to make a cheese with as many enzymes as I could, because I knew that it would benefit my daughters and it would benefit everyone else. When I share at farmers markets, people are like, wow, you've changed my life. I'm back on dairy. I hadn't been on dairy for 20 years, 30 years. And it's so exciting.
Me encanta el color.
Ok, dale. Derecho para adentro. Puedes ir volteando si quieres. Es la parte que tiene crema. Porque no está todavía suficientemente añejado.
Claro, puede ser eso.
No, está buenísimo.
Dos Lunas is a female company. I just happened to be the one who started it. And I knew that I couldn't get very far unless I had a woman running with it.
Sí, para poner elástica, pues llegamos más.
When my daughter Electra started liking the cheese and working with it, I thought, gosh, I hope that she can join, you know, that she would really put her heart into this. And she did. She's taking this company to a whole different place.
The main doubt that I had was the way that I was received when I would walk in to meet with some of these buyers. It was just like, you are gonna sell me cheese? Where's the guy? Where's the man behind this? For a long time, I had to say, my father does this. And then one day, we went to a meeting. They were like, okay, well, let's talk numbers. And he said, she's the one that handles the business. They looked at him, and they started laughing. They're like, no, there's no. And he's like, no, I just make the cheese. She does all the business, so you guys can talk to her. It was so powerful for me. It validated everything. I needed him to really put it on me. And Dos Lunas is like big Venezuelan heart in many ways. We're very resilient people. The Venezuelan spirit is very strong. I think it's it's in here, you know? I really I see it in his product and in the way that we do business. The vision that we both have is every step that we take is towards a more joyous expansion.
You have to feel like a winning horse, even though you may be 10th or 12th, even, but you have to have that feeling inside that the race is not over. There's always more.